Figure out where science is going. Hi, welcome. The volume of your radio set.
It's off.
Thank
Good
you.
afternoon.
Afternoon. Thank you for calling. Go ahead. Tell us your name.
Yeah, John from Majuleki.
Great.
You see, Joyce, the people that think they can produce anything, so I wouldn't blame them because Africans don't think. Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, if Africa is thinking, so why would they allow cattle to go and destroy people's crops, farmland, which we can even feed the world? We can feed the world with the type of land we have in Africa. We can produce any kind of food and send it to the Western world and make money. But we are not doing that. All what we are busy doing is, talk about election every time we come. We want to have a credible election. We want to have this and that. So that is what they do. They are not thinking. So this plastic food of a thing, the only thing I want to do now for my own self, I want to know the exact type of food that I have converted into plastic, so that I will not take them.
Oh, well, someone just called from the market saying that there's a plastic rice in the market today.
Yes.
So maybe you want to check it out and try it.
Yes, I will do that. I think it may be, like, personally like me, most of these foreign canned food, I've stopped taking them because these people, they are very mean. They can put a lot of things into the food and seal it up. Africa, they don't think. They will just say, this thing is very cheap in the market. We'll buy and eat.
All right.
It's a pity.
Thank you for calling. I do appreciate
Africa.
it. Well, the sunny side. Good afternoon to you. Tell us your name.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I can hear you. Go ahead. Tell us your name.
Yeah, my name is Samuel.
Great.
Yeah, honestly, to be sincere with you, this particular converting plastic to food or the consumption of humans, it's just something wild, honestly, and it shouldn't be. And I don't think this is going to stop is going to provide a solution to this poverty in the world entirely. But I just think it's a way of controlling the nature and everything around humanity. To be fair with you, I went through some apps to search for some things. So I came to discover that a time is coming, many viruses are still coming out, diseases that will surely affect humans. And this disease, there won't be cure, there won't be medicine for it. And it's such as this COVID-19 thing is that one is just a practical. So there won't be any cure, like tablets, there won't be. There's a way that they are going to go about it. You will have to take in some certain things into your body, but then they will be able to operate through your body from wherever you are in the world. So they will be the one telling you what to do and how you should go about your life.
Well, thank you very much for calling. I do appreciate. I have Habib trying to call in. I think I've just lost him. Maybe he'll call back. Hello, good afternoon. Thank you. Hello, the sunny side. Good afternoon to you. I have Habib trying to call me. If you would call me back, that would be great. Hello, the sunny side. Welcome to the new world. Hi.
Hello, good afternoon, Auntie John.
Afternoon to you.
Yeah, my name is Victor. I beg the rubber food, they don't ready produce the food.
No, they're working on it. Why?
If they produce the food, make them face send for Nigeria.
Why?
We lack food now. Fraud be carry many states of Nigeria now.
So if you knew that the food was made out of plastic, would you eat it?
We not Nigeria we will eat now.
Yeah. Why? Because
Yes,
you don't have food.
It's a Buhari tenor, so she must bring anything. Anything for her own tenor.
No, this has nothing to do with the president. This has something. This has everything to.
It's a president now. It's not the one where she go control the border before.
No, this is not a Buhari problem. This is your problem. This is you knowing something, knowing what to do about something.
Make them send for Nigeria first. Would they accept everything? Make them send for Nigeria.
Would you eat it? That's a yes, right?
I mean, before she come, before the thing come to Nigeria, I go find out. I must go out.
And what? And eat it or
No, for leave Nigeria.
You leave the country.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for calling. The sunny side. Welcome to Nigeria Info. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Well, if you can't, please call back. Hi, good afternoon to you. How are you? Hello? Well, call me back, sir. I cannot hear you. The sunny side. Good afternoon to you. The volume of your radio set.
Good afternoon.
Turn up the volume of your radio set. Thank you.
From Ogun State.
What's your name?
I'm Gabby from Ogun State.
Welcome, Gabby. It's good to have you.
Yeah, and I'm a farming scientist.
Oh, thank you.
Working towards food security using insect technology.
Oh, tell us about it.
The truth of the matter is, these animals have existed years in the wild before us. And there are something they eat in the wild. The lesser animals eat insects and grass. The higher animals eat the animals that eat the insect and the grass, and the chain continues like that. Now, what I do, I produce everything I eat. And what I do is to use insects to feed the animals without any synthetic material, without antibiotics, nothing. And this is very, very possible in Africa. We do it presently, and we do it very well in a large quantity. But this is what our climate really supports in Africa. But it's being practiced outside there too, but not so easy like we are practicing it in Africa because of our climatic conditions. What will work for them is what they just said. It won't work for us in Africa, and I don't even pray we get to that extent. But this is something, there are better innovations that can work instead of eating plastic, which has been proven in Nigeria and it's working presently.
Okay, and the innovation is the one you have just described.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you understand, given the nature of globalization and the interchange of goods and services between countries, this is not something you can necessarily avoid?
Yes, you're right about that. And even this insect innovation, I'm saying, it is globally known.
Okay, so once again, tell us how this insect thing works. Because, I've also heard scientists saying that because they want people to no longer eat meat, they're going to recommend that people eat insects. Have you heard that?
Exactly. The World Forum that was held, was it 2022 last year, December or something?
Exactly. So you've heard that. So they don't want us to eat meat. They want us to eat all these things that we step on.
No. The thing is, the truth of the matter is, the eating of insects is not new to human. Only the farming of insects is new to human. Am I right? Do you agree?
Well, yeah. I thoroughly agree with that. But hold on now. Some people would find eating of insects new. I would find it new. I hear in the Congo they eat anything that crawls, so they might not find it new. But this might be new to people, and then it takes away preference or choice.
Yeah. I can tell you majority, or let me say 80% of Nigerians, or let me say 80% of a lot of people, they've eaten insect before. There is this insect that flies during rainy season.
I know that.
People in Europe are very good.
I know that.
It's just something like that. Now, what I'm saying is, we feed insects to animals instead of eating insect directly.
Yeah.
There is a particular kind of insect we use. It's not just an insect. It's a wonderful insect called the black soldier fly. Mm-hmm. It does not stink. It does not eat anything in the fly stage. All it needs to survive just for 6 days is during the larva stage that we will feed that insect. Mm-hmm. We have a house. I follow you on Instagram and I do react to your question. Okay. I said something about it so you could check.
Okay.
So we have a house for those insects. They lay the eggs. We hatch the eggs. We feed some food waste that could have gone into the landfills that will be smelling. Mm. We feed them to that. Food waste or factory waste. Even though when the food is we animal waste into the feed technology.
There's a reason why it's simple here to the law on the food chain. Yeah. But I be cautious. I want
likewise me.
Yeah,
I can for I'm also instead as science and farmer African and I support we be sexual now
they're saying I would trying to figure it out what you say.
Look at matter answer like what
you got advantage a lot out. Listen
and select option 2 or visit 9mobile.com.ng/NIN. You also get up to 20K for calls and up to 20 gig data when you link your line. If you are yet to enroll your NIN, please visit any 9Mobile Experience Center now. Remember, dial *996#, select option 2 or visit 9mobile.com.ng/NIN now. 9Mobile. The time
is now to secure your future, to switch to the Pensure side, to choose a future that allows you to be in the moment and relax. Live your best life now. Switch to Leadway Pensure PFA today and enjoy competitive advantages like access of up to 25% of your RSA balance as equity contribution towards your mortgage. Leadway Pensure PFA, your future, our passion.
There is a new way to move around Lagos, from Lekki to Oshodi, from anywhere to everywhere. The Anaya app. With Anaya, you can book your nearest ride with just a click on your phone. Schedule a pickup for any time, anywhere. Track your driver on our live interactive map, or even share a ride pool to save on travel costs. Try Anaya and you won't go back to your old ways of moving around in Lagos. Get your first ride for free using the promo code FIRSTRIDE. Download your free Anaya app today from Google Play Store or Apple Store, or visit anaya.com. Anaya is spelled ANAYER. Anaya, the power to move.
Papa, mama, brother, sister, this Lagos must work for all of us.
Auntie Lovett, where you dey go?
Na course o. The same we bring we PVC and Summerhouse gift.
You just dey live for Lagos, you no sabi anything.
Wetin you mean? No be see dem wan see am, dem no go collect am na.
So PVC don turn mirror wey person dey use check face.
Sure, na true. These people wan use style collect our tomorrow for we hand o.
No more JJC for inside obodo Lagos again o. My Male and Pale don hide my own inside our cupboard, and na day of election e go show face.
Make me too go hide my own. Na the day of election e go come out.
Auntie Lovett, fight for Lagos o.
Caro, fight for your own right too. Make everybody keep their PVC wella. Make una no give the photocopy to anybody. We no kukuma know where they take the photo go. Kasala no go pause for our head o. We no go enter gbege.
Everybody down fun Eko.
Abdulaziz Olajide Adediran, Jandor, PDP governorship candidate. The summer on this informate.
PDP!
Power to the people.
Oh no, my line has been barred.
Not to worry. Link your NIN and unbar your 9 mobile line with ease. Dial *996# and select option 2. Or visit 9mobile.com.ng/NIN. You also get up to 20K for calls and up to 20 gig data when you link your line. If you are yet to enroll your NIN, please visit any 9 Mobile Experience Center now. Remember, dial *996#, select option 2, or visit 9mobile.com.ng/NIN now.
9 Mobile.
Hi, I'm Zainab. Are you a mother?
And then I've had friends tell me, hey Zainab, the way you are going to spoil this child. Like you see her as your own source of joy.
Or an aspiring mother. Are you single, married, separated, divorced, or a single parent?
Are you concerned about your body and about pregnancy transformations, or managing your toddler's tantrums and the general challenges of motherhood we didn't tell you about?
Share your stories on Maternity Line.
Fridays, 12:15 p.m. on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's Maternity Line.
All our country people, they talk with one voice. Them say na Asiwaju Bola Tinubu them want as president of Nigeria for this president election.
Bola Tinubu, na the man wey we all know.
Na him God use turn Lagos to the best state for Nigeria.
As Asiwaju do for Lagos, na so him ready to do am for the whole country.
Vote Asiwaju Bola Tinubu for president of Nigeria. Kashim Shettima as vice president. Vote APC.
Tinubu, we want
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
If it's information, then it's notable, objective,
subjective,
full-time,
with time.
On Wednesdays, we hold it to be worthy of note.
I agree.
Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info, the sunny side. Let me see. Hello, do I have you here? No, I don't. Okay. So, well, thanks to this food scientist, and he has explained something, and so it's necessary that you understand that there is a food chain. There are those at the bottom, those in the middle, those at the top. In fact, I was reading about the food chain supply, and I figured that according to farmers, those at the bottom are the most important on the food chain, because if you lose those at the bottom, then those in the middle don't survive, and therefore those at the top would fall. practically. All right. And you heard him talk about insects. Well, so first of all, let me put it out there. The culture of eating insects is foreign to me because I don't eat it. But I remember a friend who lived in the Congo for a while. He had a job to do there. And he told me that they eat anything that crawls. If it moves, they eat it. Name it. Name it. That. So scientists are saying that they're going to phase out meat and then they're going to feed us ants. So hold on a second. Don't rush it. Watch the movie Snowpiercer. The movie Snowpiercer tells you pretty much, it tells you something, and I want you to determine what you think you know. And these are probably not even movies. I mean, we call them movies. They're probably documentary of a sort. They're telling you what is to come, I'll assume. So the movie Snowpiercer tells you that the poor inhabitants on the end part of the coach, because the movie is practically on a train. So there's this train, and the rich are in front. We'll say the rich side of the train, and then the poor on the poor side of a train. The whole movie from start to end happens on a train, right? The poor people are fed insects. The rich eat meat and eggs. Oh, good Lord. Welcome to Worthy of Note. How you doing? Welcome to Nigeria Info.
Hello.
Your line isn't clear. Nah, yes, I'm sure about that. Please, you'll have to hang up and call back 0700 993 993 993 01 465 7190. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, it's good to have you. Welcome to Nigeria Info. It's Worthy of Note.
Good afternoon, Joyce. Madoka from Festa.
Thank you for calling.
My opinion, I'm not sure if it will be a minority opinion, but it's okay. I think it's just capitalism at play.
Okay.
The researchers need funding to stay afloat, ride big cars, live in a good house, and so they look for issues to research on. They look for corporations to sell the ideas to. Corporations are looking for new products to manufacture and sell, advertise and sell to the public, mass produce them in a factory. And so there's a mix there. So if it works out in 10 years, 15 years time, they will commercialize it, advertise it with beautiful crafted messages, and they make more money. So I think it's just capitalism. But outside of that, life still goes on. So the landmass in the world, I believe, is enough to fill the world.
Hold on. Okay, no, pardon me. Forgive me. Please conclude your thought.
Yeah. Why are people not converting the beaches, the deserts, into farmlands if actually the world will starve? So why going the scientific way?
Okay,
because the corporations are putting money to make more money.
Fantastic. So now you're asking a question that I think you might hold the answer. If you say life goes on, the question is, what kind of life then goes on? Because it's one thing to think, well, because you're breathing, you're alive. But what is the quality of life? Like, what are you do? So before I started the show, I played you audio of what is life now in the new world. It's like, what kind of life are we living? So you have to think about that, because I know you hold the answer.
I mean, it's very simple. Anything you put in the soil, it grows and brings out fruit, brings out roots, brings out grains, brings out this. Whatever you put brings out. So if people go back to that plant, but if they will prefer to eat plastic, that's their choice. The corporations will make more money.
Who's going to eat the plastic?
The people that will make the choice to eat the plastic.
What are you going to eat?
People who are wiser. No, people who are wiser will go eat normal rice, go eat normal cocoyam, go eat yam, go eat. There are food there.
Okay.
Why should I eat plastic?
Well, so think hard about it, because to eat food from the ground gives you a form of freedom that seems now to be a threat to whatever this agenda is. So now, because if you can plant food in your background and you can grow it and eat, well, you have autonomy of a sort, right? But if we infuse scarcity into the system, and then somehow you need to buy some things, well, you're going to buy what's on the shelf, right? Or what's in the market.
The issue is that it's not even that they will create scarcity. they will just push messages.
Oh no, they'll create scarcity. Believe that. Like America is talking about scarcity of eggs. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you. It shouldn't make sense because I mean, under 4 weeks, hen can start dropping eggs.
There was scarcity of milk during COVID. It's wild. A scarcity of food. Well, so just think about it. I'm not even trying to lead you in any direction. I'm saying, well, would you eat plastic if they made it nutritious? I mean, you wouldn't eat it if it was just good old plastic. But if they made plastic nutritious, you would eat it, right?
No, I wouldn't. Enough of the medicine that I take because I can't. Our herbalists can't quantify the chemical in their formulations. Right. So I'm forced to go the other way. But otherwise, we have enough herbs and roots to treat whatever. So I'm taking enough of chemical. No corporations will use me as a guinea pig. No way.
Thank you very much.
Normal food.
All right.
You're welcome. You're welcome,
right.
Joyce.
All right. Oh. I mean, like, you want to hope that that's the plan, right? Hello.
Oh,
no, boy. Hey, welcome to Nigeria Info.
Hello.
Hello, it's good to have you. Welcome to Nigeria Info.
Thank God. You can hear me now?
I can.
Yeah, good one, Joyce.
Oh, well, I can't quite hear you. It's not too... Now I've even lost you totally, so you're going to have to please call back. Hello, Nigeria Info, you're on the sunny side. Sorry, I lost you. Hold on, telephone lines, and I'm going to go to WhatsApp. Good afternoon to you.
Thank goodness. I think the female line is bad, though.
Yeah, sincere apologies.
Okay. Joyce, there's a whole lot of problems in the world right now. Basically, for those who have scarce resources, and they look for ways in order for themselves to also survive. But my issue here is Africans, we are not thinking. God has blessed us with so many things. In fact, I was listening to that man. I just sat back and I said, oh, you're about doing another fact. That man was, he's a researcher. We actually need lots of scientists, in Africa here. We don't spend money in such things. I think that is why, the whites, because they have scarce resources, so they are not thinking even more because they know this is going to hit them hard. So they need to, think more on how they are going to survive in case all these things are not even available.
Do you think this is a case? So that's the thing. You have already condemned Africa. Look again. Do you think this is a case of the black man not thinking and the white man thinking better than the black man?
Yes.
All right.
That's the way I'm seeing it because.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's one way to see it, and there is what it could actually be. So you've heard of globalization. Have you heard of the New World Order?
You've been saying it. I think I'm hearing that from you.
Have you saying it? When I say something, what do I always say to you?
That we should go and read about.
So you've not read it because now you want to just say, oh, well, you've been saying it. Like, I tell you to watch the World Economic Forum. At least I tell you to watch that one. You don't watch it, right? So now you're assuming that this is something that the whites does that the black fails to do. And you might have a point, but it's deeper than rap. It's not just, well, they're thinking that there's going to be global hunger, so they want to give their people food. There's something else at play here, and I want you to look for it.
Okay, I will look for it. But before that, at least what the other man was actually saying, the other scientist, he's actually making a lot of sense. When the plastic rice, when the rumor of plastic rice was so much in Nigeria and all that.
Not just Nigeria, Senegal, Ghana, Gambia.
And maybe West Africa here. I don't know what happened, why we should be having plastic rice, when we have even land to cultivate our own rice to eat. Not that maybe there's anything actually wrong with our land. It's not because of man-made issues, that's insecurity that's making us look as if we are, hungry for food. I mean, there's shortage of food right now. But we have the land to actually plant all these things and be self-sufficient when it has to do with food and all that. So all this other canned food, before, I don't even know, do we even eat canned food? Canned food was even still like...
Have you gone to a restaurant and ordered English breakfast?
No, I'm just saying before now. Before, it is white people that come. When they come, they have lots of, like my parents then, this come beef, this, that, lot of it. Then when they bring, I think it's a big man's food and all that, we really do not fancy because we have what we eat, But right now, it has flooded everywhere. Canned food now, I don't know. To me, when
that's
I go
the problem.
to the
You
shelf,
have to
I look at
know.
those things.
You have to know. Stop saying you don't know. We're in trouble.
No.
If you don't know.
I say I don't know. Doesn't mean I don't know what I know what I'm saying. Just like it's some kind of phrase.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is when I go to shelf, I look at all these things. I don't fancy them, you know. And my own issue again, you know, the things we feed these cows here. Sometimes these are the things that they import, that we actually feed our cows to make them look big and, you know, so you can have lots of meat and all that. But before that time, there's something that you can actually do when you graze or when you even have your own ranch. You give them one or two things and they are okay. And we can even survive with all that. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right.
Some of these things the white people are actually saying, to me, I think it is for their own, it is their side. We here, we can be self-sufficient. Let our government actually
What did you just
more.
say? You say you think it's for their side.
It's just that they're bringing it here to us now. They are selling it to us here for us to see. Meanwhile, we have something that can still make us survive without even surviving with their own, whatever they are building.
All right.
So our government should actually, you know, put more effort, spend more on research. You know, if we have...
It's not the government. Wait. It's the people. Okay. It's the people. It's the people. God, you're waiting for someone to handle your salvation. No, it's you.
No. What I'm saying is, you know, research is expensive.
If you don't buy it, they're not going to sell it to you. That's my point.
Okay, fine. So we don't buy it then.
Thank you very much for calling.
All right, Joyce.
Hello. Welcome to Worthy of Note. How you doing?
Hello, Joyce.
Hello. Good afternoon to you. Tell us your name.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Where are you
My
calling
name is
from?
Ian. Calling from Wolfsburg.
Where's that?
Wolfsburg, yeah, that's in like Germany.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a village in Germany. Am I wrong?
no. It's where they make the
Don't mind me.
Volkswagen cars.
Please go ahead. It's good to have you here.
Cars. Yeah, that's where they make it. And yeah, I just want to chip in one or two. Have you asked yourself why the elite, as in they push for foods without meat, like vegan, vegetarian?
Oh, wait. Look, I want to quickly apologize to you. I have a guest in the studio right now. I'm going to ask you to please call me back, all right?
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, please. Thank you for your understanding. I do appreciate that. Then you have to call me back because I want to figure out what you're thinking, why there is, you know, this don't eat meat agenda, all right?
Okay,
all right,
I have a very funny,
I'll be waiting for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Lagos, Nigeria, we're off on a break. We'll be right back. My name's Joyce. We're talking about where power lies as far as your food is concerned. When we return, we'll further the conversation. My name's Joyce. We're holding to be worthy of note on 99.3 Nigeria Info.